right, welcome back to another episode of College Football on a Bridge. We're going to talk about Temple today. Last year went 5-7 with first-year head coach Casey Keeler. He's had success. Previous stops, so not too bad. 5-7 in his first year. The offensively bring in Jackson Smolik from Penn State. He's been kind of a backup there last few seasons, but it's not really much experience. But he's been on the roster, so you're hoping that maybe he's can translate to a good quarterback for Temple, and they have pieces around them. They have JoJo Bermudez. They're bringing in transfer running back Samuel Brown from Rutgers, so they get some depth there along with Hunter Smith. They got pieces on offense. Again, a lot of it pulls down to quarterback play and how Smolt's going to do. Defensively, they got pieces. They got another Penn State transfer, defensive tackle Caleb Artis, big guy, 6'4", 315. They got Deshaun Dodson, who last year had a really good season. He had 27 tackles last year as a freshman, so did pretty good last year. See how he does this year with along with being side by side with the Penn State transfer and artists. They got some guys around. They bring back their second and team in tackles last year with safety Avery Powell. So overall, I mean, they got pieces. How good are those pieces? 5-7 last year, so they're middle of the road last year. I see an improvement from their schedule. The only big game they really have is Penn State. I mean, of course they got to play. Army Navy's always tough. They got to go to Memphis. East Carolina's kind of been a decent team. See what happens in South Florida. They got some. It's nothing too difficult outside of Penn State. They could make their way into top of the American, maybe get into the American League, American Conference championship game would be ideal. And I think they could pull it with the pieces they got, having talent coming back, and bringing in the new guys. They should definitely make a run. A lot of it comes down to how Smolik does in his first year as a starter at Temple, and hey, that Penn State game, maybe they can pull something off. He's familiar with the school, not necessarily the offense because they do have a new coach, but that could be a revenge game for Smolik. Maybe we'll see something there.